I'm Josh Horowitz. I host a podcast called Happy, Sad, Confused, but today it is my honor to welcome you to this amazing San Diego Comic-Con event for Doctor Who, everybody. Who's running? Do we have any Whovians in the house? One or two, maybe? As if I had to tell you guys, Doctor Who is the longest running sci-fi show in the world, with 60 years of rich history, but 2024 might have been its biggest year yet. The series is now bigger than ever, with two giants of entertainment coming together, the BBC, of course, and Disney-branded television, joining forces to deliver this quintessentially British show to both new fans, as well as loyal, passionate Whovians like all of you. I don't have much more preamble because we have an amazing cast, some surprises, some special treats for you. Should we get started? Should we celebrate Doctor Who? We might as well fill up these seats, right? Some familiar faces. Here we go. The man responsible for bringing Doctor Who back to audiences in 2005 has once again returned to herald in the 60th anniversary, a new era. Please give it up for showrunner, writer, and executive producer Russell T. Davies. Ever companions and best friend who has joined him on board the TARDIS. Please give a warm welcome to Ruby Sunday, played by the talented Millie Gibson, everybody! And finally, we're not doing a Doctor Who panel without this guy, the legend, our 15th Doctor. Please give it up for Ncuti Gatwa, everybody! Most important thing, you have fashion approval, Ncuti. How do you feel?
Validated.
We're done, guys. We did it.
Yeah, this is great.
We should say, I don't know if you guys know this, Ncuti and Millie, welcome to Comic-Con, your first Comic-Con, everybody. A lot of love in the air. This is a lot to take in, a lot of love. Talk to me a little bit about what it's like to be here. There's a lot of lore about Comic-Con. What's it feel like?
So nice. My God, it's just so beautiful to be able to celebrate our show with the fans, the people that make it what it is. We got some bracelets.
Yeah, we got some bracelets from a beautiful
Shout out to the fans that made these bracelets. Thank you so much. It's just so much love in this room and great to be here.
Have you yet, I'm sure there are some Doctors and Ruby Sundays out there. Have you seen any cosplay yet? If not, you're going to see them soon, I'm sure, Millie.
I've seen some online, but no one today. Shout out if you're wearing any.
You look incredible.
So Russell, you have some experience at Comic-Con. You, when you came back the Matt Smith era, I believe you were here, yes?
David Tennant era.
Oh, David Tennant, sorry, yeah.
You might have heard of it. Yeah, and it's brilliant to be back here. Do you know what I love about it is that you come here, if you just think just 20 years ago or so, all the geeks and the nerds were the freaks and we were embarrassing and we were the ones ignored at school, and now we rule the world! Don't we? The movies, the television, the culture, even Kamala Harris has appeared on Drag Race. Come on!
Amazing. All right. I know this audience doesn't necessarily need a refresher, but before we get into more of the conversation, let's take a look back at the amazing season that was of Doctor Who, everybody. Shall we? Is that the biggest screen you guys have ever seen Doctor Who on? Because that's slightly bigger than the TV in my living room.
It was a really bad angle as well. I was going to watch it myself.
Exactly the way to watch yourself, right? Ncuti, Millie, talk to me a little bit about the privilege. There's of course pressure, but it is such an honor, I would think, to continue this legacy. The balance between pressure and privilege as you guys jumped into this amazing universe. What's it been like?
Oh, it's been incredible. It has been absolutely incredible to join like what feels like the biggest family in the world, the universe. The pressure fuels you because it's a show that like sits in so many people's hearts and souls, and we just wanted to do our best with it, and it's an absolute honor to play a character that's been going for 60 years. That is just beautiful. It's been incredible. I don't quite have the words at the moment.
Yeah.
But amazing.
For you, Millie, I mean, you must have to let that go once you get on set. You have a job to do and you commit to the job, but there's all this too.
No, I take it with me. I'm like, oh, getting on set and I've got all these beautiful people behind me. But yeah, the show is nothing without the fans, and I think what makes the fans so beautiful is how they just accept every flaw in your character, every pro in your character, and they're just so beautiful. And yeah, I couldn't be Ruby without having the fans, so yeah, it's really beautiful.
Russell, talk to me a little bit about, this is obviously, again, 60 years of history here. Since you revived Doctor Who in 2005, it must still shock you to see where we are today, doesn't it?
Completely. You never could have dreamt that this was going to happen in 2005. And with all respect to the show, it goes all the way back to 1963. Do you know the best surprise I had? When Rogue was going out at 7 o'clock on BBC One, thank you streaming, but I was watching on BBC One, and Rogue was going out and gets to the scene where the Doctor is singing Kylie Minogue. I'm not kidding, my phone bleeped and I thought, who's texting me in the middle of Doctor Who? And I picked up my phone and it was Kylie Minogue! I'll show you, who was watching? She was watching and she went, oh my god, the Doctor's singing my song. And I said, please leave me alone, Doctor Who's on. That genuinely happened. She was watching. The thought that she was watching Doctor Who. Oh no, you think she's busy, being glamorous or something. And so it always takes you by surprise. There's always something mad about to happen.
Yeah, that's not routine with any TV show. We can attest to that. Do you remember when these folks stepped on set and you knew you made the right choice?
Oh, I was there at the audition, and you naughty kids. it was kind of instant. It's like, and I've been in a million auditions, and we felt the buzz, we felt the excitement. It was a good session. Do you remember it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So first we auditioned Ncuti, then we put Ncuti with Millie, and it was the day after you finished on Coronation Street, or your last episode had gone out. So there was a buzz in the air. I always think it's amazing that I came back to do Doctor Who at the same time you were deciding to leave Sex Education, Ncuti, you were deciding to leave Coronation Street, and the luck that we converged onto the show is such a joy. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a joy.
So, Ncuti and Millie, I mean, there's so many hours you can go back into the 60 years to look at, a lot to draw upon. And I know you binge watched when you got the role. What did you find? What jumped out at you? What were elements you wanted to bring to this character? Monsters, guest stars, things that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I think I was just hit by the sense of escapism that I felt with the show, just feeling like I can pop in the TARDIS and fly off with this incredible creature, take you on adventures, and so I wanted to bring a sense of fun. He's a little bit emotional, I don't know if you've noticed. And so I think I wanted him to just feel everything because he gets to experience everything. But I had a long list of incredible actors to draw from, and it was how the hell am I going to how am I going to match up to the people that came before me? Try to steal a little something from all of them and make it my own.
Russell, what do you say to your actors? Do you say look at past companions and doctors for inspiration, or do you say make it your own?
Actually, never. I mean, thank you for doing that research, but when you've got 60 years behind you, that would take an awful long time. Just come on, we're doing 60 years. But actually, no, you employ Ncuti, you employ Millie for them to make it their own, for them to be themselves, for them to push it forward. You know, I love the legacy of the show. I'm an old-time fan, but it's all about moving forward. So it's the other way around. I watch the rushes, I watch you doing what you're doing, I watch you doing what you're doing, and we try to follow that. If we have to make scripts, adjust and fit to that. I also watch what you're not doing. So I think, let's do that, let's do something Ncuti doesn't do. So it's a very organic process, but it's alive, it's fun, it's good.
And something obviously that keeps it fresh is the guest stars throughout the many seasons, including this past one. There's amazing guest stars this past season. Do you write with specific people in mind, Russell? Or?
No, because normally their agent turns around and says no. That's £1 million, they say. The only one I did really have I didn't write it with this person in mind, but when I'd written it, I thought this would be perfect, was Jinx Monsoon. Oh, it's just an astonishing fortune. There's Jinx, and I'm lucky enough to kind of know. I know Jinx's husband. They're divorcing now, but showbiz. But I knew Michael, and I knew that during the lockdown, Michael sat Jinx down to watch the whole of Doctor Who. Wow. So I didn't. So you can't guarantee that, but I knew it was just a chance. But the other stars, you had so much fun with.
All of them. All of them. Oh my God, the show has a knack of bringing in such incredible actors with so much heart. And everyone has a bit of an experience with Doctor Who, so they come with so much love for the show as well. It's amazing. Jonathan was... Great.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
What a lovely man. Yeah.
For you, Millie, does any moment stand out with the many guest stars this past season?
Oh my gosh, it's hard to choose, but Indira Varma was a big one for me. In Bridgerton, she kind of just came in with this zest of cheekiness and life, and she improvised so much stuff with me, and I was like, oh my God, I can't match this level of genius. She was amazing, honestly. She's funny.
Yeah.
She's funny, and she, as the Duchess, was just genius, yeah.
Do you guys put in any recommendations to Russell? You're like, this would be an interesting actor.
Alex Kingston.
We're going to crowdsource ideas in the audience. They want to line up.
A multi-doctor.
Yeah, Julie Anderson.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
We're going to manifest this today. Millie, one of the joys of this past season was discovering that it was very much your journey through this world. Did you know that from the start, that how key that journey was going to be to the storytelling?
No, we got Russell's scripts through every kind of... She can make it snow. She can make it snow.
Stop doing that.
I know.
Stop doing that.
Sorry, this is so embarrassing.
They don't know this just happens when Millie walks around, and they incorporated it into the script. So
I wrote it in.
I didn't know who my mother was, and it made it more heartbreaking and easier to act, because I was genuinely like, Russell, you just told me. But yeah, we got Russell's scripts through every month or two or so, and every time I was like, Ncuti, have you read the new script? He's like, no, it came through like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, so that was a constant just keeping.
And I didn't want you to know because Ruby didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. No, it helped. Thank you. It really helped. Yeah.
How do you think she changed, the Ruby we see at the end of the season versus the start?
Oh, I think in good ways and bad ways. Traveling with the Doctor is fun, but the PTSD you must get from it. Travel on this journey, and you're like, oh, we nearly died anyway. But yeah, I think she definitely grew. She found herself. She went on a journey thinking that she just wanted to find her mother, but she actually just found who she really was, and she found the Doctor as well, and a lot of other people along the way. But yeah, I'm very excited for her journey to carry on and for people to see that.
I was going to say, obviously back to next season, the story is not complete for Ruby Sunday. Dig more into the next season, Russell. Always a lot of rumors about Doctor Who and where the universe is going.
Where the Whoniverse is going, isn't it? And I'm here to make an announcement in Hall H. Hooray! Which has probably been leaked online, but there we go. I'll pretend it hasn't been. We have got a new spin-off coming from the Whoniverse, a brand new show. What happens when the Doctor isn't in town? That's what these shows are about. How does the world cope? And so we've got a 5-part spin-off coming called The War Between the Land and the Sea, which is the story of the sea devils from Doctor Who, which were creatures from 1972. There's a race that lives beneath the oceans. They wake up and they see the state of the oceans that we have put it in. We have wrecked the place, and it is war. And it's war on an epic scale. It's got a tremendous cast. I'm here to announce that it is starring Russell Tovey. Leads. We're so excited. excited to work with them. They have both been in Doctor Who before. They're not playing the same parts. This is not Midshipman Frame teaming up with Tish Jones, which I would write actually. Why not? Big Finish together. But it's the important look at those two actors. We're so very lucky to have them. Also coming in the War Between the Land and the Sea is Gemma Redgrave as Kate Electric Stewart. And Davies, who's Colonel Christopher Ibrahim from who's been in Doctor Who before. And there will be more. It's not all, that's all the cast are announcing so far. But we're so excited to start shooting in August. And it's going to be start shooting across the world in August. Very exciting. So,
News to you guys too. Does he key you in on what's going on in the?
We've heard rumours.
Rumors a bit. I'm going to talk to. What can we say about the next season, guys? What are we willing to say? We'll start with Russell. Well, maybe we should start with the actors. You want to divulge it all? Shooty, say it all.
Oh no!
Just act out everything.
Lots more fun, lots more adventures, a lot more monsters, continuing the pantheon.
Yes.
I'm just so scared about spoilers. I'm giving away so many spoilers in my life.
I have an announcement that Jonah Howard King will be joining Ruby's journey. So yeah, I've been hanging out with Prince Eric for a while now, which has been lovely. So yeah, he'll be a part of season 2, which is really exciting.
and also coming up, of course, we've got the new companion joining these two, which is Varada Sethu, who I'm going to announce is going to play Belinda Chandra. That's her name. We're giving her name away. Okay. We're fed up with it.
Shuggy's like, what are you talking about?
No, in fact, what's the secret of the name? She plays Belinda Chandra. We can't say anything else, but she's going to be strong and she's wonderful. And she's
amazing.
Yes. How are you at keeping secrets? Have you grown adept at keeping the Doctor Who secrets? Or?
I just keep my mouth closed. It's safer.
Friends and family? Do you tell anybody?
Not anymore. I've learned after season 1. I told everyone. I keep it to myself. So now I'm straight to myself.
How about you, Millie?
I get into a conversation with someone and I'm like, oh, but I can't say anything, and then I go, oh, but actually, and then it all pours out. But that hasn't happened recently, so. Bye.
Russell's actually the biggest spoiler.
Yeah, Russell,
Spoiler
you just come out with it.
I know, but it's to you. It's kind of alright. It is hard though, it gets very hard. And also, you try to keep secrets and everything leaks, which is so hard because we film on the streets of Cardiff, and which is great. And fans come and watch us, which is great.
Yes.
And they're so excited, they then report that online. So, what do? Shoot everything indoors? You kind of just have to take a deep shrug. And I sit there thinking, we are all a fervent, brilliant, excited online community. A lot of people aren't in that community. My sisters wouldn't read a single thing online. They sit watching Doctor Who like, oh wow, what a surprise, like that. So the leaks don't get to everyone. So I think we have to quite happily just say, if you like leaks, then you're having a very happy life, because there they are. And I know the leaks are part of the job. They're actually, we don't do deliberate leaks ever, but it's like, we get off on that. It's wonderful, it's exciting.
So much
if I read a leak about The Boys, or about Star Wars, or Star Trek, I'm there, I'm in. So,
Can you clock a Doctor Who fan from like 50 yards away, from a football field away? Like, you see it in their eyes?
It's starting to.
Yeah.
It's starting to, like, your fellow family member.
Yeah. We can tell that they scream when they see you. That's a dead giveaway, probably.
Yeah.
Before season 2, of course, we have to talk about the Christmas special, guys. Long story history of Christmas specials for Doctor Who. Before we get into talking about it, we're talking about guest stars. We have a very special message from a very special guest star in the Christmas special for Doctor Who. Let's take a look, guys. So when it premieres this Christmas on Disney Plus and BBC iPlayer, everybody. Very cool. Thank you for that special treat, guys. Talk to me a little bit about what it was like to work with Nicola.
Oh, Barbie and Ken back at it again. Nicola's incredible actor, brought so much joy to the set. She's an absolute star, is what I'll say. Yeah.
Was she a no-brainer, Russell, Nicola?
Oh, it was one of those offers you think they'll never say yes. It's like, oh, let's try. And then it was was an instant, yeah, she's gorgeous. She's a proper star. I love her. Yeah.
Why do you think the Christmas specials have become so intrinsic to Doctor Who? Why do they work? Why are they such a beautiful tradition, do you think?
I think it's a great family time, Christmas, no matter what sort of family you've got, whether it's your real family or your chosen family or your invented family, so there's something that fits Doctor Who about that. There's a very long tradition, certainly in Britain, of the whole family sitting down to watch it, and Christmas is just themed, you know, it's big, it's got music, it's got a soundtrack, it's got snow, like you. It's got, there's a kind of colour and warmth and size to it that we tried to bring to Doctor Who. It's like, so it just, somehow just fits together. I love those Christmas specials. Very happy.
I'm going to guess there are a few questions from our audience. Shall we hear from your amazing audience, from the fans out there?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. Please introduce yourself and let's hear your first question. Yeah, go for it.
Hi, my name is Curtis. There was an animated short, like 6-episode, I know you're a longest fan of the old ones, called The Stream of Shalkala or something. I was just wondering, do you consider Richard E. Grant an official regeneration of the Doctor, and if not, kind of why not, and what's your thoughts on that?
I think that's called Scream of the Shalka. That was written by Paul Cornell, who's probably at Comic-Con. It's Paul Cornell here. Are you here? Is he there? Oh my God. My old friend Paul Cornell. The man who wrote it is over there. That's amazing. That was back in 2004 or something. It was an animated spin-off starring Richard E. Grant as the Doctor, and recently when the Doctor saw his past regenerations in Rogue, we put Richard E. Grant's face in there, not the animated version, the real life version. Richard E. Grant came and had some photos taken for us to do it specially. So what I think is, in answer to that properly, is that I would hate to say what's officially canon and what isn't, and if you want it to be. And I was really delighted to include, Paul is my old friend, and I was really delighted to include Richard E. Grant because he was kind of excluded when Chris Eccleston became the Doctor. So I thought that was a nice thing to do to a friend, to reach out and sort of canonise that if there is a canon. So I'm going to say it's whatever you want. If you want to say nonsense, it's animated, get out of this hall, then that's fine. So I think the canon belongs to you. You can invent it, you can invent new stuff. That's how I started. As a kid, I just used to invent stories in my head. Now I do it for a living. So it's yours. No official answer, which is the best way to be.
Hi there, guys.
You're going to bring some power question. You're getting the microphone all the time.
This is my television cape. I have Doctor Who and Rings of Power and all that stuff on here.
Amazing.
I do even have a Be More Eric button.
No.
My question's for you, Ncuti. Since your Doctor didn't have one outfit all season, which was your favorite?
I'd say the outfit from Rogue. Just felt good to have on. Not really good. I'd say that's very smart. Yeah, it looked hot.
You got to keep the outfits? Do you take them home?
I'm still in a couple.
Put it in the contract.
Hi, I'm the Doctor. I mean,
Beautiful.
thank you. One of my favorite episodes is Dot Bubble because at the end, when you're offering salvation and that rejection hits, like you laugh, you get angry, and you cry all at one time. You just have that wide range of emotion. And Ncuti, I just want to ask for you, which episode overall was the most challenging to show that display of emotions?
Oh wow. I'd say Dot and Bubble because it was the first thing that we shot. And it was such an interesting bit in the script for me because I had to contend with the notion that wow, the Doctor has never been black before, so he's going to be so confused by this experience. He's going to be like, what?
Yeah.
What is the big deal? You know, we live in a universe where there's lots of different creatures, and so. Yeah, it was about really like tapping into like, wow, you're going to kill, you're gonna seal your own doom with your ignorance. That is terrifyingly sad, and yeah, so I'd say that one because there was just so many components to that scene, written by a brilliant writer, and just made it so rich. So I'd say that one. Also, I think I was still filming Sex Ed at that time, so that, like yesterday, I think I'd had like a silly scene with some bananas, and then yeah, and then the next day was that. So it was, I'd say probably that scene. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ted. Most of the new Who doctors have a specific catchphrase they're known for, like Alonzi or Geronimo. So Millie, if you could be the doctor, what do you think your catchphrase would be and why?
Oh God. I say buzzing a lot. Like if we, you know, save the universe, I'd just go, oh, buzzing. That's fine, thank you. Good job I'm not the doctor. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Susie. This question is for Russell. I really love your writing and I love how you create a character who is wonderfully selfish and never settles down in queer folk. So my question is, could you explain what led you to the choice of exploring the theme of settling down as Ruby gives up traveling with her daughter in New Who season?
Yeah, that's interesting, and it's only a stage of Ruby's life actually that she settles down now, because life is just madness where she's discovered her mum. She hasn't even met her dad. He's off stage, Will, and it's just not the right time to go and go off to Mars with the doctor. I wouldn't call it settling down. I don't think she settles down at all. She's actually going to build a whole new life, and with her mum, with her birth mum, with Carla, and so it's such a rich life. And there's more of that to come. It's very important to say that she left the doctor there. Millie is so coming back, and Ruby is coming back in the second season. And actually, you mentioned PTSD from all the travels and experiences, and we actually dramatise that.
Yeah.
See some, because of course it's mind-shattering what you go through with the doctor, and trying to build a new life after that is very hard. So that's a great source of story. So you'll see all that coming. But settling down, I don't think. But the love of her family there, I think, is overriding everything. And it's sad that the doctor doesn't have that. It pays off for both characters. It's like Ncuti plays the saddest of that final scene so beautifully. So I hope it's rich. I hope it's rich. Leads us somewhere. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jonah. My family loves the Maestro episode, even though you killed my great aunt. Not cool. But during the making of Doctor Who, you guys do any pranks or teasing one another and all that?
I don't know if we can say.
Filming is a lot of fun. Filming is a lot of fun. Anytime myself and Millie are on the wires, we come down and we just see the sound team looking at us like, what on earth? And we remember that we've got our mics on. No, but it's just a lot of, the whole series is a lot of fun to film.
It's as fun as it looks. I mean, yeah, dancing around with Jinx Monsoon doing a music battle is as fun as it looks.
How do we kill your great aunt?
I thought...
My aunt's name is June Hudson.
June away! June Hudson. June Hudson, everyone, is one of the costume designers from the BBC back in the 80s, 70s, who designed one of Tom Baker's very classic costumes, the burgundy scarf and the burgundy coat. We love June Hudson. Give her our love. Give her our love. And yes, we did murder her horribly.
We did it, Maestro did. Maestro.
I feel like 6,000 people have a personal connection to Doctor Who in this room. Like everybody has a very specific connection.
What a great aunt to have. She's gorgeous.
That's so cool.
Amazing. Sorry. Hello.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and my question is, so one of the central things about Doctor Who is the relationship between the Doctor and the companion. So how did you develop that relationship, and what does it mean to you?
Oh, that's such a beautiful question. I mean, it was so there as soon as we met each other. I remember the first episode me and Ncuti actually filmed together was the Christmas ep, and you kept having to say to us, guys, they don't know each other yet, so being so friendly.
Calm down.
Such good friends already. So it was instant, and I kind of walked into that room being like, oh god, are we going to have chemistry? And then I met Ncuti and I was like, wow, he's such a charismatic guy, maybe he just has chemistry with everyone. So I didn't really know how it came off to you guys. So yeah, it was just magic.
I've said this, I think, a million times everywhere, but for me, like, Millie's characterization of Ruby informed me as how to, like, what Doctor and Companion vibe would be.
Yeah.
And it just felt like two, like, cheeky school kids at the back of the, back of the school bus, but with big hearts that want to save people and be naughty. But you came in with such wit and like a sharpness and like a huge heart, and it just really brought that. The script was obviously always incredible, but you brought such life out of it.
The funny
that
thing
it was
is,
very easy to develop a chemistry with Millie. You're very charismatic.
You're charismatic.
You're charismatic.
You are.
Alright, who's more charismatic?
you've always said you're like the naughty kids at the back of the bus, and today we got a bus from the hotel to Hall H, and they both went and sat in the back. And we're naughty.
You're like that.
All the gossips at the back of the bus. They acted it.
To be honest, just finding both of you back when we were trying to get over here, like, where'd they go? They're just being naughty.
I know, you know, and me and Ncuti spoke for 4 hours. We checked how long we had left on the flight, and we were like, we've been speaking for 4 hours.
Bye.
Crazy.
My name is Jeff, and first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for the incredible queer energy you have brought us. My question is actually for you, Ncuti. You mentioned that one of your contributions to the character of the Doctor is tears. What does it mean to you, though, genuinely, to be the Doctor who's willing to cry?
What does it mean to me? I guess it's just the Doctor, like, has had so much loss and joy and every experience, like, lived to the fullest extent. I just can't get over this, like, fact of he has two hearts. He just feels things very, very deeply. You know, when your best friend rolls down a cliff, you're gonna shed a couple of tears, I think. But yeah, I don't know. That wasn't something specifically that we wanted to bring to the role. It was just something that would happen naturally, like with direction, from the writing, from my own interpretation of it. It was like an amalgamation of things. And so, I don't know, I guess it's nice to have a hero that feels, and a man that's not afraid to, like, be in touch with his emotions.
Yes. That's the beautiful thing.
Hello, hi, I'm Michael, and first I want to say is thank you, and it's been so great watching you guys, and my question is...
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
thank you. And my question is, we have Amy Pond, Dr. Rivers, and now Miss Flood. Coincidence? Should we look into it, or, you know?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, wait till Miss Tap comes on board. Is that connected? Could there be a connection? One thing I do want to say is you are going to see a lot more of Mrs. Flood next year, played by Anita Dobson, who's one of Britain's finest actors and such a love, and she has absolutely extraordinary things ahead of her.
Continue with your planned activities.
Oh,
thank you again for your cooperation. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? The alarm has been...
Oh, that's a new one.
The alarm has been... The alarm has been set up, and they're going to let us down.
Assume we're okay until we do anything else. We're okay, guys.
So
this happens all the time.
Right, okay.
Thanks for your question.
Yeah, there might be connections, there might not be, you'll find out. We'll find out.
I'm so sorry, I've just seen it. You look incredible, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, first off, for the season. It's been amazing and so much fun. My name is Danielle, and I just wanted to ask, if you could travel back in time to a different time period, when would you like to go to?
Ooh. I always say this when it's not really boring, but I just love the flapper dress, jazz club, you know, ringlets on my hair. I just think I look really hot. So. What about you?
I just want to go forward, to be honest. It's like, give me that time machine, I just want to see where we are in 1,000 years' time. So I'm sorry, I'm defying your question. Ayush.
Oh gosh, I always feel. Go back in time and stop colonization. No. Future. I want to see what happens to us. I want to see if we like fix the climate. I just want to see us, you know, push through. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You look so beautiful. You wear it better than me.
Hi, my name is Cordelia, and I wanted to know what your favorite part of filming the series was.
Oh, brilliant question. Favorite part?
I had so much fun doing Rogue. We loved Rogue.
Rogue was so much fun. And we were off on our own adventures as well.
Yes.
Like, was that the first time we had been separated on that season?
No, I did.
Oh, yes.
No, actually, I did an episode by myself whilst doing our own little show.
We forgot.
Yeah.
Which was brilliant. Flipping brilliant. Yeah, Rogue was a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun.
And we had so much fun with Jinx as well. Jinx was just so
I was trying to play
kind
so
to us.
cool with her as well. I was really, I was such a fan.
Yeah. There was so many beautiful dance scenes we did in Rogue. So that was a lot of fun to learn and to.
Thank you. Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you for an amazing season. Super fun. The Hooniverse has like so many cool and amazing alien planets and alien worlds and races. Which one would you want to meet the most?
Which races would I meet?
The dude.
The dude.
Oh yes.
But also I'm desperate to meet a Dalek. Really desperate. So desperate.
What are those lizards that live underground?
Lizards that live underground. Oh, the Silurians. Yes, they're related to the Sea Devils, who are in our new spin-off. The one between the land and the sea. Yeah, they'll have the land version, and the ones that live under the sea.
Yeah, that they would be mine.
The Sea Devils, they'd be good. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I speak for everyone when I say we need Strax. Is Strax okay? Will we see him? What's going on?
Strax is a Sontaran, played by the lovely Dan, a lovely man, a lovely actor. No plans to see him yet, but anything can happen. I will pass that on to him. I'll say he's in demand. He's lovely, isn't he? He's brilliant. One of Stephen Moffat's great creations. And Stephen Moffat, by the way, who wrote the Christmas episode. We forgot to say that. That's written by Stephen, who created The Weeping Angels, Blink. He's the man who wrote Sherlock with Mark Gatiss, and he wrote Boom for you two, and he wrote Joy to the World as well. So I'll have a word with him, because Strax is in the Paternoster gang, isn't he? So I'll pass that on. Thank you.
Another great outfit.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Juliet, and as a drama teacher, my question is Ncuti. With the energy and everything that comes with your doctor, how much of that was influenced by your work with Nihai?
Come on. Someone's done the research. A lot. Nihai was an incredible physical theatre company based in Cornwall in the UK, spearheaded by Mike Shepherd and Emma Rice, and it really formed me as an actor. I was able to. I was never the smartest at school, but I was always good at sports and PE. And so like physicality is where my strength lies.
So what did they do? What did they teach? What did they?
What,
Knee-high, what do you
well, no, it's a physical theatre company, so they put on shows and put them on. But they're now part of the curriculum. They're part of the curriculum in England. Yeah, I'd say a lot of my energy comes from that time. Yeah.
I'm Movie Johnny, and I'd like to know how you would change up your acting strategies between green screen and actually, you know, an on-set, physical, constructed set. And lastly, I'd like to know how many grams of dalacanium are in your favorite dollar cupcake recipe.
7 grams.
Good question. The sets working with green screen practical stuff.
Oh my god, yeah, Sutek was a tennis ball, so that was hard. But the Goblin King was the Goblin King, and that was incredible to sing with. He was a great duet partner. So yeah, I mean, it definitely helps, but yeah.
We get so much help as well in terms of like previs. The incredible teams come together and show us like the vision of what we're going to create, which helps a lot, because otherwise, yeah, it's just imagination. You're just imagining a massive dog god. Yeah, just imagination.
Thank you. Thanks for the question.
First off, shout out to Filipino fans in the building! Okay. My question is for Russell. Do you ever see yourself doing a crossover episode with NBC's canceled show Quantum Leap?
Oh, wow. I love that show. Well, I only know the old show. I know old Quantum Leap. I'm afraid I haven't watched new Quantum Leap, even though Rachel, one of our directors, Rachel Talalay, has directed it. She keeps telling me off for not watching it. That's a great show. Someone could leap into Ruby's body. It's people leap bodies in Quantum Leap. So someone would leap into you and have to pretend to be you while, I'm not sure where you, I'm not an expert, where does you go? It's like cosplay, it's like the chocolate cosplay. Someone cosplays you. It's like, yes, okay, I'll do it. I think lawyers would get involved and tell me to back off. But I'd love any sort of crossover. I always wish there was no copyright laws, and then I wish R2-D2 could glide into the TARDIS. You know, the more the world Martians could land in their tripods and the Doctor could fight them. I'm quite serious. I actually wish that science fiction was like a child's imagination and all these properties could cross. Because they do in your head when you're 8 years old. You've got Daleks battling Sith in your head, so why not? So one day maybe that'll happen.
Just given like legal backstage, Disney and BBC Legal, a lot of work to do.
Yes, no work will be done on this. Thank
you. My name is Only Chris Sang. I'm a rapper, whatever. Anyway. I absolutely love this season. I had so many questions and I'd be going like, what? Huh? What? And it's still not answered. However, one of the things that I loved were the musical numbers. And I had questions about it because some of it breaks the fourth wall, and I'm like, will we get more musicals? Will it ever be explained? Or is it just going to be part of the show going forward? And if it does, I'm a fan.
I think it's part of the show going forward, to be honest. It's breaking the fourth wall. The fact that we all know that phrase means that it's very well known. It's a thing. Lots of things do it. Lots of shows do it. And I like it. I think it's fun. I think everything I've ever written is just one beat away from turning to camera. What do you think? Personally, don't you ever talk to a camera?
Oh, in my life, I pretend there's a camera there just to give you love to.
You know, if someone says something stupid and you want to go, So that camera is genuinely there, I think. So I can promise you more music. I'm sure many people are delighted to hear that. Come on, you want properly rap. Come on, rap. There's more music. Yes, there's some great, and there's a very, it's not a musical episode, I was about to say it's not a musical, but there's an episode that's packed full of songs. I should say no more, I'm giving away too much, but yeah, we love all that, and it's enormous fun, and Doctor Who should be everything and do everything and go everywhere. The songs are part of it, absolutely.
Thank you!
Thank you. Before we let Russell ruin the entire next season, the spin-off and everything, don't go anywhere because we're going to do something fun right before we wrap. But some reminders, of course, the latest season is now streaming on Disney Plus and BBC iPlayer. I want to thank this amazing panel, Ncuti, Millie, and Russell. This fandom is like no other. Thank you guys for your support. Does anybody want a selfie maybe with this group? Should we do a selfie, Russell? We're doing a selfie. This is your chance, guys.